I just wanted to do a little quick video. I did one earlier about 2 weeks ago and I deleted it, but I'm going to, I wanted to do it again. Before I get into this book, not that I'm a book reviewer or anything, I want to talk about this book. But we went for a walk earlier and the dogs, it was fun. It's hot out there, but the sun is kind of hidden today, so I thought we could get away with walking and stuff, but at one point, this one who's pooped, he's like, he digs his heels in, and he is for a small dog, he's very strong. And of course, I don't want to drag them if it's hot like that. You know, it's not right. I'm not going to drag my dogs if they don't want to go. This little guy, he always wants to go, little Feely, and he's sleeping. That little boy. Oh, I love these little babies. My little babies. Oh, sweet little boys. Sorry. Anyway, I wanted to talk about this book. Now, this man right here, Dan Latanzio, is my coworker, and he wrote this book called It's Just This. And he hired a company, a marketing company, because his book is really good. I'm reading it, and I'm going to talk a little bit about it. But the cover, this is a little boy right here. And this is like the night sky. So one of the things that the marketing company had said is that the cover's too dark. And I think that they're correct. So they're going to redesign that. But the book's real interesting. I'm going to kind of do this, and maybe you could read that. I'm going to talk about the book. So it's about a firefighter, and he's a firefighter for years, and his wife I think she's retired, but she was in the medical field and in pediatrics, dealing with children. And in the city that they live in, I don't know if it's an ordinance or a law. I'm so unsophisticated in some ways, knowledge-wise, of things like terms and things, but it explains in the very beginning of the book that if a mother, I guess a mother or father with a child, that they can't take care of it, that they can bring it to the local fire department, and then the local fire department will figure out like how to help the infant. So it starts off with this young woman on a bus, and she's frail, and the way he describes, like in the beginning, it's a book, Oliver. It's not food. And so anyway, he does a really good job in the beginning describing like the scent of the diesel on the bus, because I used to take the bus all the time when I lived in New Jersey and worked in Manhattan. I used to take the bus into Manhattan where I worked, and I also went to school there. And I remember those buses, for years. But anyway, so this woman gets off the bus. She's very frail, and you don't find out right away that she's actually got this little baby, this little infant. What you doing, buddy? You want to go under? Here. You want to go under? Sweet baby boy. No? What you doing? There we go. There we go, little baby. So anyway, she gets off the bus and she heads over to the fire department, and Dan's writing is really nice. He describes how this senior fire department person is there, and he's doing his crossword puzzle, and all of a sudden hears a knock on the side door which is not used very often, I guess. But so he goes over there and he's shocked to look down to see this frail young woman with an infant. And so she eventually hands the baby over to him. And she says, in the book it describes that she looks frail, she looks homeless, but yet she had this like nice towel that she wrapped the baby in. Very, it's like hard. It's in a way that's like tough for somebody to give up their child. If she was in other circumstances, I'm sure she would have kept the baby, but she realized she could not take care of the baby. So she hands it to this officer, I'm sorry, not officer, but fire department servant, because they're public servants and they're amazing. And he takes the baby, and you come to find out that he is a black man. And it talks, as you go into the book a little bit more, it talks about the racism that he's experienced and everything. But before you get to that, he calls his wife Dolores. His name is Edward. And she was in pediatrics, and he tells the wife that this baby is now in his arms. And so she was shocked, and she said, I need to go shopping to get supplies like diapers and formula and all this stuff. And she said, I'll be over there as soon as possible. So she goes to get all that, and she comes to the fire station, and she's struck, as he was, because he talks about it too before she gets there, struck by the baby's energy and the baby's, it's a preemie baby. It was born premature, so it's a very tiny baby, but she said, she talks about how, and he also is sharing like how he's fascinated with this baby's I think the baby's smile, the intense stare, the awareness of locking eyes. And that's not usually the case with preemies. They struggle, even in the best environment, they struggle for their life. But this baby, even as a preemie, was so aware, and Dolores talks about how striking his energy was, his vibration. Like, I love that, because life is about, like Nikola Tesla said, if you wish to understand the universe, think of energy, frequency, and vibration. And it's so true. And it's nature, flowers, music have an energy. People, we are energy, And so I haven't finished the book, but I wanted to give it a little plug and share it with you, my community, my channel people, and just maybe you can check his book out. If you go to Amazon, his book is there. It's called It's Just This by Dan Latanzio. And I told him like a month ago that I wanted to do this. And he said, he really appreciated it. And I wanted to wait for the right moment to do it. I wanted to be able to feel inspired to do it. And I feel that now. So that's why I'm doing it. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. I know there wasn't a lot of interaction with my little sleepy puppies. So, every once in a while, I look to see if they're breathing. I swear to God, I love them so much. It's not fake. Just so you know. Like, I literally tell them every single morning, and I tell my birds how much I love them, how much I appreciate them, because they bring so much joy to my life. And I hope that you guys feel that too. You feel that joy. I hope it brings you that same joy. And we wish you love and peace, and we wish you blessings. And God bless you all. And if you're so inspired to check out this book, that would be awesome. All right, God bless everybody. Peace out.